You know, it's to me, a nigga who pick who he fight with.
Right.
Like you see when you I'm not going because this.
I won't for him, but
I think I can take him.
Right.
The tension between 50 Cent and Jay Prince just hit a whole new level. And this time, Tony Yayo wasn't letting it slide for a second. Word on the street is, things got heated after Jay Prince allegedly tried to press 50 about checking in while handling business down in Houston. You know that same old street code? Rappers gotta pay respect, tap in, or get clearance before stepping into somebody else's city. But come on, this is 50 Cent we talking about. The man don't take orders from nobody. He's been running his own show since the early 2000s, and he's not about to start bowing to another boss now. So when that message reached Tony Yayo, 50's day one soldier, he jumped straight into defense mode. Yayo said it loud and clear. Ain't no check-ins when you're solid. We move on our own time. That one line sent the internet into a frenzy. Fans knew exactly what that meant. Yayo was riding for 50 like always. From the G-Unit glory days to the corners of Southside Queens, their loyalty been unbreakable. And Yayo understands better than anyone. When it comes to 50, disrespect don't go unchecked. You come for him, the whole camp coming back twice as hard.
What do you say to that?
What I would say to that is, I have a track record, man. Prince family have a track record of 30 plus years. You know what I mean? Honoring and loving on our guests and being with our guests, and no shit like this never happened. But here's the thing, and this is what people don't understand. We ain't never had nobody to attack us. If you know what I mean. You know, when a man attack a situation with a weapon, then, you know, it become a playing field where, you know, any and everything go.
When Mike and Junior was walking by, he actually went in the restroom to wash blood off his hand where he had reached up on the takeoff. He had to pick him up and his fingers went in it. You know why? How blood went off.
The drama kicked off after Jay Prince made some slick comments at a private event down in Houston. While talking about rappers who visit his city without showing respect, he said, "We don't do unannounced visits here. It's about honor and protocol." The moment that clip hit the internet, fans instantly assumed he was talking about 50 Cent, who had just been seen in Houston making business moves and scoping TV locations. No check-in, no warning, just straight boss moves. Once the footage leaked, the street started buzzing, and not everyone was riding with Jay Prince. People said he's still trying to flex that old school street power in a new era where real ones move different. When Tony Yayo caught wind, he wasted no time firing back during a live stream. He said, "Ain't nobody pressing 50. Not in New York, not in Houston, nowhere. We respect everybody, but we don't answer to nobody." Caden. That line hit like a punch. The comment sections exploded, fans shouting, "Yayo always stand on business," and "He the last of the loyal ones." It reminded everybody that G-Unit ain't just hip-hop nostalgia. They still move with real street weight. But this beef ain't just about words. It's about respect and territory. To Jay Prince, checking in means control and structure. To 50 and Yayo, it means submission. And that's one thing they'll never do. Two codes, two empires, and too much pride on both sides to ever back down.
To the city of Houston, but he didn't just come here to live. He has been helping out on so many causes in this city. And especially, he has been in our high schools, turning our high school students into entrepreneurs with his Unity Camp program. I've seen him firsthand. This city has been elevated because of his presence. And so today we have the honor of saying to him, he's our 2022 Grand Marshal. Give it up to Curtis 50 Jackson. Now, before I call on him to speak, let me present you first a key to the city of Houston. Anywhere you go, 550 buildings, use the key, the door will swing wide open.
Once Tony Yayo dropped that statement, the streets exploded. Fans picked sides, blogs went wild, and every comment section turned into chaos. Half the people were saying Yayo was solid for standing up for 50 Cent, while the other half said he was poking the bear by speaking on Jay Prince. Because let's keep it real, Jay Prince ain't no internet tough guy. He's been a boss for decades, the man behind Rap-A-Lot Records, the one who helped shape Houston's sound and build an empire off power and respect. They don't call him the Godfather of the South for nothing. But see, that kind of respect only holds weight when people still fear it. And that's what Yayo was pushing back against. He wasn't challenging the man, he was challenging the legend. Yayo and 50 been through too much to be scared of reputations. They've survived real wars, real beefs, and real street smoke, not just talk. So when word got back that Jay Prince allegedly told 50 to tap in if he's doing business in Houston, Yayo took that as disrespect. He saw it as an old-school power move meant to humble his brother. But that's not how G-Unit moves. In another interview, Yayo said, "We've been outside too long to start asking for permission now." That hit hard, reminding everyone that no matter how far they've come, G-Unit still lives by the code. Loyalty first, fear no man, and respect is earned, never demanded.
We need to change the word for the youngsters. The checking in part, is they seem to get hung up on that word checking in.
Yeah.
So if we would to diversify that word and bring it up to a 2021 thing.
Right. What's the word, OG? What's the word?
Yeah, maybe we may want to tell them they need to get connected. Stuck on stupid, right?
Yeah.
Stuck on stupid, and you're not using your power or access to powers that you have. You're looking at it as a negative versus a positive. We all know if you can tap into good people wherever you go.
Wherever.
You know what I mean? It's a blessing, really.
But Jay Prince ain't the type to let shots slide. Even when he don't speak publicly, he moves in silence, calculated, patient, and powerful. Word in the industry was his camp didn't like Tony Yayo's tone one bit. A Houston insider said, "Jay Prince don't do online beef. He handles things face to face." And that's what made folks uneasy. Because when Jay Prince feels disrespected, he don't send subtweets, he sends energy. He's known for quiet retaliation, the kind that never makes headlines but always leaves a message. Yayo, though, he wasn't moved at all. He doubled down online, posting cryptic captions like, "Real recognize real. I said what I said." That was all it took for blogs to light up, with rumors flying that Yayo and Jay Prince actually crossed paths at an event not long after. Nobody knows exactly what went down, whether it was words, a stare down, or just tension in the room. But witnesses said Yayo stood on business. He didn't fold, didn't flinch, just made it clear that G-Unit don't check in, period. From what insiders say, that quiet exchange was enough. Both sides walked away without drama, but the message was sent loud. This wasn't beef, it was boundaries. Yayo didn't disrespect Jay Prince, he just refused to bow.
Don't turn me down.
What you said?
Don't turn me down. What you on, folks?
Don't turn you down.
Yeah, man. What you on, folks?
What you mean what I'm on?
What you on, man? What the deal there? What up?
What up? You want to buy your shit back or what?
You ain't you flunked out ass little nigga. I'm trying to see where you at. You dumb mother. What you got? $20 out of car?
Nah, nigga. You know what we got? Nigga, stop that cap.
Man. Motherfucking
capping, bro. They gonna believe anything in the nigga.
So to start my car, I just took a picture in the same car today with my little boy. You on this like y'all.
I got a call, you know what I mean, because this little homie young boy place got broke into. He went in his place, disrespected different things, and I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right. So they understand that, you know what I mean, young boy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren with all that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
We got your Rolls Royce umbrellas. We got your keys. We got a bunch of other shit, so.
By this point, the story had taken on a whole life of its own. Hip-hop blogs and media outlets were spinning it like a full-blown East Coast versus. South Showdown was about to pop off. Headlines like, "Did Tony Yayo just challenge Jay Prince?" and 50 Cent refuses to bow to Houston politics were everywhere. Even DJ Academics threw in his 2 cents, saying, "Yayo, one of the last real ones. He loyal to 50 to the end." Fans agreed. His attitude felt like the old school G-Unit era all over again, when they didn't care about industry approval or fake peace. The only difference now, the stakes way higher. 50 Cent ain't just a rapper anymore. He's a mogul with TV empires, liquor brands, and global business power. And Jay Prince? He's still a legend, one of the most respected bosses in hip-hop, with real street ties and political weight behind him. That's why the whole game was watching this one carefully. Behind closed doors, both sides were moving strategic. Nobody wanted smoke to spill past words, but the internet wouldn't let it die. Every few days, a new clip or old quote would resurface, stirring the pot again. Fans even brought up the time Jay Prince stepped into Birdman and Drake's beef, reminding everyone that he's always had a hand in major industry drama. But this time felt different, because Yayo and 50 don't play by fear. They built their names off principle, not permission. Their code's simple: respect us or get out the way. Then 50 slid in like only he can. He dropped an IG post with a photo captioned, "I don't check in, I cash in." The internet went nuts. Everybody knew exactly who that shot was for. It was the perfect response. Cold, calm, and straight to the point. And the timing, impeccable. It was like 50 was saying, "Yayo said what I couldn't." That's why their bond runs so deep. They move as one. When one speaks, the other don't need to. G-Unit never had to explain their loyalty. They just show it every time the pressure's on.
Ain't no friends, ain't no new relationships. All it, they don't respect none of this shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty ways you can get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no publicity, none of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway. I ain't this, man.
Meanwhile, Jay Prince played it exactly how he always does. Calm, collected, and unbothered. But then he dropped one slick post that had everybody talking. Respect is a two-way street. Some of y'all been speeding too long. Instantly, the comments went crazy. Fans were trying to decode it like a riddle. Some said it was a direct shot at 50 Cent and Tony Yayo. Others said it was just a general statement. Either way, the message hit heavy and kept that quiet tension alive. What's wild is this whole situation ain't even rooted in beef. It's about principle. It's two powerful sides with two totally different definitions of respect. Jay Prince moves by structure. In his world, respect means protocol, hierarchy, and acknowledgement. But 50 and Yayo? They come from the streets, where respect ain't handed out. It's earned by how you move. When those two philosophies collide, pride always takes a hit. It's not personal, it's just power checking power. And when neither side's built to bow, that tension don't fade. It just waits for the next move.
Dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like, the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got.
A few weeks later, the noise finally started to die down, but the message stuck loud and clear. Tony Yayo made his point for the whole game to see. G-Unit don't answer to nobody. That moment reminded people exactly why 50's circle still holds so much weight after all these years. It ain't about fame or charts anymore. It's about code. When you've survived shootouts, industry beef, snakes, and betrayal, you learn to move different. And in this situation, Yayo proved that real ones don't fold, no matter how big the name on the other side is. Some blogs tried to flip it, calling Yayo reckless or out of pocket, but real fans knew the truth. That was loyalty at its rawest. 50 built his entire empire off defiance, off never letting anyone tell him how to move. Not the labels, not the streets, not the system. And Yayo, he's just the living extension of that same energy. In 2025, when most rappers play safe and let PR run their image, Yayo showed that G-Unit still stand for independence. They might not be dropping radio hits every week, but their reputation stays untouched, because the code never changed.
I got out there, they showed me a lot of love. But Shreveport had the infrastructure already here. Like even the tax incentive was put.
Yeah. And so a lot of people have been talking about, man, he's here only because they gave him a cheap deal or something like that. The reality is there's more to that deal.
Yes.
Way more.
They can't see it right now. I'm spending $20 million this year anyway, in the same building that they're saying was the cheap building.
Right.
So find somebody else to spend the $20 million.
When it came to Jay Prince, his silence said everything. He didn't need to clap back. His name already holds weight. But let's be real, that hit from Tony Yayo had to sting a little. Because when a man like Yayo stands up and says, no check-ins, he's not just talking tough. He's pushing back against authority itself. And for someone like Jay Prince, whose whole legacy is built on respect and control, that's a heavy thing to have challenged in front of the world. But this whole situation wasn't about violence or threats. It was about energy shifting. The culture's different now. The new generation don't fear power the way it used to. They respect confidence more than control. They see 50 Cent and Yayo as examples of freedom, men who move on their own timing, who don't bow or blend in. And truthfully, that's the same fearless energy 50 came in with from day one, the reason he became who he is. So yeah, Jay Prince might still run Houston, but G-Unit, they run themselves. And Yayo proved that when he stood firm, stayed respectful, but never backed down. This wasn't ego, it was loyalty. The kind that don't fade, no matter how big the fame gets. And if there's one lesson the streets took from it all, it's simple. You can't check a man who already earned his respect. Yayo didn't flinch, didn't fold, didn't apologize. He stood on business. And in a world full of fake tough talk and internet bravado, that's exactly why G-Unit's name still holds weight.